Hello, so I'm going to do a quick documentation of these golf club covers that I crocheted. This one I started with. It is for a #1 wood. And so I started here at the top, and well, I'm not going to go into how I did it. I wrote it down and I just don't feel like it. Sorry. But basically it is single crochet in a back loop around, and then I did some single crochet in the back loop, turning the work. So you can see the difference of how it makes this stitch different. It's like a completely different stitch when you change the side of the work instead of keeping to one side. So anyway, then I just did that. Here I am talking about the process, but I just did the single crochet in a back loop back and forth over 3 of the sides of the hexagon that was created for the top. And then I returned to a single crochet the whole way around the original circle, and I call it my Grammy stitch because she made us all her grandchildren blankets in this stitch, in chevron of this stitch. So I call it Grammy stitch. So I did single crochet all around, and then looks like I did some half double crochets to create some length so I wouldn't have to do as many rows. Being kind of lazy. And then here's a double crochet row, and I think that's where I stopped. So at this point I had that. So I did a chain across. So the chain was kind of like, I figured how wide I wanted this part to be, and then I did my chain across, and I started going around and around and around. So I did a lot of my Grammy stitch, as I call it. Then I returned to just single crochet in the back loop on one side. I did the red stripe for the wood. I guess that's what you call a golf club. Wood is a certain kind. I don't know anything about golf really, but so it's a 1 wood. And then I finished off with some more Grammy stitch, as I call it. So this was kind of, here's the seam. It's not that great, really, but I mean, whatever. Down here it gets better. It got a little better, right? I just had to practice it, and I didn't make the stripe meet up perfectly, which I know I could have researched it, but again, I was kind of being lazy, to be honest. And so I don't know, I could do it better. This was kind of like, there's techniques I could have found, but they didn't apply very well to, like with this one, you just go around and around and around. But for this, I had to turn directions. You know what I mean? Like I had to go around and then go back the way I came to create that stitch. So actually, that looks pretty good, I think. There might be some better technique. I would have to search, I guess. So the only part that was open then was this whole area here was open. So I just started filling it in. And again, I did single crochet in the back loop around, and I decreased here in this corner. So I would just skip a stitch, or yeah, that's basically what I did. And then I did decreases up around the curve. And I really wanted to keep it as flat as possible. So these were for my friend that golfs, and we gave this one a try, and it fits so nice on the golf club. I don't have it here, and I have this now because I wanted to document it. And also this is the first one I made, and so then I made this second one for the 3 wood. And I just wanted to see what I was doing, you know, and make it similar. It is a little, of course it's a different size. Well, it's not 3 iron, it's 3 wood. Here's a 3 iron golf club cover. So this, I did the same thing. This top bit is the exact size of this one, and actually it fits so perfect right on the, so that would be the bottom of the golf club technically. I did not add the double crochet turning the work. I didn't do that because it's a smaller club. And I just went immediately to some, like 2 rows of half double crochet, a row double crochet. Oh, and I did that after I did my chain across. So yeah, it looks like I pretty much did the top, and then I did my chain across and started working down. So then I did some single crochet in the back loop, some Grammy stitch, and then the stripes. Now this, I was not lazy, and I did my research, and I found the technique, and it's still not good. It could be better, but it was like the first time I did it, so I was kind of fumbling around, and I mean, it meets up, but it looks kind of crappy. But that's okay. I let it go because, I don't know. It's my first time doing that. And he don't care. And I'm sure nobody else really cares either. But if I was making them legit, I would, of course I did it better. And look, so here is the iron cover, and these stripes are perfect, basically. There's the join, but it's so good, so much better than this, right? Better, for sure. Not perfect, but better. But I don't even know if you can make it perfect unless you were to cut the yarn. Then it could be perfect. Like if you were to cut the yarn, I think that's the only way to make it perfect. Okay, so anyway, that's that. And I was trying to do the same center, like around and around, to finish off this bit that wasn't finished, but I don't know, it just wasn't going good. So I just did single crochet in the back loop, back and forth, and connected it to the sides. And that works good. And this, I believe we tried on the club, and it looks so good. They look so good. I'm so excited about that. And okay, so here are the iron covers. There's a 3 and a 2. And so again, single crochet in the back loop. I love it. I love this stitch. I think it looks so good. So this is the first time I did this join, and I think it looks pretty good, except you can see, I didn't realize it would go so diagonal like that. It just goes around and around there. You can really see it, right? And then it goes around up to here. So that's the yarn join. So I could just crochet around and around and around. I don't know. I saw a technique where it doesn't go so diagonal, but some people won't even notice that. I notice it. I'm sure a lot of people will notice it. I don't know. It's okay, I think. Okay, so that's what I did. I just went around and around and around and around. And I did not, how do you say it? I didn't go round that there wasn't a seam because I knew I wanted to make these stripes. But then when I thought about it, I thought I could have gone around and around and around until I got to the stripes and then differentiated every row. I don't know. I didn't. This is the first time I did this too. So, I mean, I haven't crocheted forever, so I just got to give myself, well, I mean, I haven't done anything like this with crochet ever. So, I don't know. I guess I'll try that sometime, just going around and around. Then there won't be any seam. And then maybe a little bit before you get to the stripe, start definitely differentiating the rows so that you can get a nice, clean stripe, if that makes sense. So then at the top, I just folded it in half and did a single crochet at the top to close it off, and that was that. And I made the second one, and there they are, the golf club covers. I think they're awesome. And it was my friend's idea to do the irons in the opposites. The main color is opposite in the stripes, and they look so good, and I'm so excited. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.